All right, guys, I'm gonna go out kind of off the cuff here and kind of get you some examples of you know how I market and what I market and the companies and traffic that I use to buy. Um, so just so you know, I just opened up new accounts for it, so it's gonna not really show anything. Um, I was trying to make the video to where I could show you my accounts, but it's showing a lot of personal information. You know, not that I don't trust you guys. It's just showing a lot of personal information that it'll take just way too long to edit. So I just opened up, you know, um, a few new accounts on each one yesterday. Just to this is just kind of give you an idea of what I do, exactly what I do actually. Uh, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go to ClickBank, and I'm going to explain um, how what kind of works for me on getting people to click your ads, and ClickBank doesn't have a way for you to capture the leads. I got a solution for that. So let's just go to the ClickBank here, log in. Another thing I love about it is all you gotta do. You don't have to say, yeah, you don't have to remember anything. So this is the one of the accounts. Um, there's nothing on here. So basically, I'm just gonna go to the marketplace here, and what you want to do is um, you know a lot of the big um, uh, like markets and stuff that I like showing a lot of I've got a lot of sales in. A lot of them is in let's see if there's anything underneath here. Fashion's definitely one of them. Fashion, um, some photography. I have had a few. If you click it on here, um, I actually had a really good. Is this the one here? I actually had a. Is this it's the one where? Yeah, this one right
Hey,
here.
it's Evan, and I just want to let you know that if you have
Pause that. I actually had a really good success on this one, and the payout's pretty nice too. It's $24 for that. So just to promote that. Um, so this is a really good one to use. A lot of the people nowadays are into like photography and design and stuff like that. So um, yeah, this is another one that I promoted.
Okay, so you just
Really
got your
good.
DSLR, or maybe your
So and that's just how to set it all up and stuff. But so yeah, back to here. So fashion is huge. Um, photography, it's not huge, but a lot of people want it. Just how you set up your keywords. I'll show you how to do that. Um, Betting systems, no business. This one it's good, but there's so many people doing it. Um, you know, so for like outsourcing and that's buying stuff in China or whatever, but sales and marketing, a lot of this stuff I would kind of stay away from. Um, so computers, internet, cooking is big, especially like the dieting stuff, like the paleo cookbooks. These are huge. I've had a lot of success with this one right here actually, because it's just healthy eating habits, stuff like that. Um, so the e-business and marketing, um, again, it's saturated. There's a lot of people promoting this type of stuff. Um, but you could like kind of scroll through here, and whatever you check out on here that kind of catches your eye, like wow, I'm gonna check that out. It's gonna do that to a lot of other people too, especially if they're interested in the same type of stuff that you are. So basically, what you would do is, if you find something like that that's not really like known, like copywriting, how to write, good copy on like sales articles and stuff. Um, if you're interested in stuff like that, what you would, you would find, search terms, stuff like that that you would look for. You would do that anyways, for any marketing, but it's really, if you could associate yourself with that or kind of, know what people are thinking because you're into that type of thing too, and what they would put, then, definitely stuff that you're interested in is huge because if you're interested in it, you're going to be a lot more knowledgeable about it, and then you could be a lot more salesy. Um, you're going to know a lot more about the product. Um, Employment and jobs. I haven't really had a whole lot of um, success. Because people aren't going to pay for job listings. you know, but I'm not really sure if um, yeah, I'm not sure if you got to sell it or oops, wrong one. I've never really looked into this one here, so uh, I guess they sign up. I'm not sure. Let me. Yeah, I'm not really sure. So you guys could play around with this stuff. I've never really looked into the jobs and employment. I just clicked on it for the first time. Games are huge. Games are huge. There's console games and repairs, not so much, but strategy is definitely like there is a Candy Crush one on here that, phew, it's crazy. Anything that's World of Warcraft, that is a multi-billion-dollar company. They have millions and millions of people playing. I actually played this game, so a lot of people pay a lot of money for strategy guides, especially when they're trying to. Um, there's like there's a currency in the game, so it shows you know how to get more currency. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of upsells in this one also. For this one right here, it's $16 up front, but there's a lot of upsells. Um, Throughout, they're going to sell more products as the person goes through the funnel. Um, you can make up to 155 bucks, off of one customer. That's huge. And there was a Candy Crush one in here. It's probably all, yeah, right here. This one, I killed it on this one. So you could try to promote something like this. It kind of petered off for me, so I'm not getting so many sales on this anymore. I think a lot of people are starting to do it. And you want to look at the gravity. Like, actually, this is probably a newer one because it's only 14. But the gravity is key because the more competition, I would keep the gravity around 50. Okay, because competition's good. If there's other people selling it, that means there's a market for it and people are buying. So you just gotta outsmart them on the way that you promote it. And I'm going to show you how to do that. And also capture the lead. So, I mean, especially if you do paid advertising and you're sending people to these capture pages, there's no way for you to capture the lead. Um, okay, so there's no way for you to capture the lead. So, they're not getting in your lists, so you can't keep promoting stuff to them. And I'm going to show you how to get to that. So, another thing here is so games is big. The health stuff, green products, I'm not sure. That's energy. That might be kind of good. I'm not sure. Health and fitness is huge. Beauty, dental, like teeth whitening, diet and weight loss. Um, Actually, meditation is really big too nowadays. Spiritual health is too. Your remedies. I'm not sure about the remedies. Um, you? Okay. Anyway, so let's get away from that one. Then you know, whatever. So yeah, so health and fitness is huge. Let me click on something else. I get away from that. So let's see here. Home and garden. The animal care I think would be huge. Hobbies are big. Um, people might need some sewing classes. I don't know. Um, I think that's pretty much it. The sports and travel and stuff, really self help. Um, Parenting is pretty big, um, especially for like babies and stuff. Pregnancy and childbirth. And there are some special needs, with like autism, you know, behavioral issues. The Gravity Zero, though. Well, actually, these probably just started. Um, I'm not sure there's a way that you could check when they just came off. Um, Most popular. Um, so I'll just go through this really with you real quick. The initial sell, you're making the 66.56. The average sell is 70%, so that's actually pretty good. Um, average 70%. 70% of people that see it buy it. There's no rebill. Rebill means if they pay a monthly um, fee to this, you get a percentage of it. It'll tell you rebills a rebuild percentage. The gravity's kind of low. These are probably newer ones, so um, normally you see gravity a little bit higher. They're probably brand new. I'm trying to give you an example of a rebill, but there's none. Let's go back up to the diet stuff has good rebills on it. Health. And let's go to diet. So, like for instance, this total wellness cleanse. Okay, $73 up front is what you get. Um, the initial sale. I don't know why these are different, but usually they're the same. The Gravity 61 was pretty. The average sale is 67% of people to see it. The rebill is $82. Okay, so you get a percentage. I think when you see it, it is 75%. So it's 75% of 82 is what you're going to be getting, and it's 75% average rebill. So 75% of the people that buy this product get rebilled each month. So you're getting the residual income for each one of these. Okay, um, it's not necessarily bad to promote stuff that has low gravity, um, but from my experience, the higher the gravity, the more competition you have. That just tells me that people are making money on it. So that's why I should promote that bigger and better. Okay, so now let's get to, and there's another one I like to go to, um, and again I'll leave a link for you guys. It's called Peerfly. Um, Peerfly. So um, then all you do is go to offers, and then what you can do here is you could go off of what countries you want to hit, you know, um, categories. Adult sites are huge, big money maker. As seen on TV is pretty big. Beauty products are big. Children and family, like I was saying. Dating is really big. Not so much downloads. The email zips are big, but they pay just a little bit of a time. So if you go with the email zips, you got to make it pretty, um, maybe a PPC. I mean, PPV, I wouldn't really pay. Um, I would probably go PPC on this, which is pay per click. So you only pay if somebody clicks on the ad. It's just, it's just a link like this saying choose your prizes, and basically all you're doing is capturing their email, and then you're getting 80 cents. It's not huge. I like to go for things that are like 50, like $50 and over, you know, so it makes the paid advertising worth it. Um, I would probably advertise um, this stuff on the social media stuff, PPC campaigns. like Facebook or whatever, because there's millions of people on there, billions or what, however many people. The gift cards are good. Um, I'll get into how to advertise gift cards on like on your Facebook and stuff like that. Um, so Xbox One, this is a new big one. So if people want to, win an Xbox One, all they do is, enter their email and then you get paid. Um, so what's going on here? How do I exit out of you? I hit escape. There we go. So in order to get out of that, you got to hit escape. So this is your URL link here. And I'll show you how to track this and make it to where you also get the leads for this. Um, and if you want to place a banner, what happens if you just click on it, it'll give you a link. And then when you advertise banners, you can just, copy and paste that onto, whatever a banner site that paid for or that you're going to pay for. Um, I'll go in more in-depth detail in future videos on these. I'm just giving you overall. Okay, now the key to signing up with these type of sites, like not everybody gets in. There's kind of a process, to get into PeerFly. There's another one. It's called Max Bounty. That's another one that I'm in. Um, you know, I'll give you the links for these. So, but it's good because you could do a tracking pixel. You could do conversion tests. This one's pretty good. Um, let's see. And I just noticed I say a lot. I apologize for that. So, anyways, so the key to getting into sites like this is you have to, when you submit, maybe I could log out. And then don't have an account, apply for one. Okay, so basically what you want to do is, you know, you want to have a company name. It doesn't have to be a true company name or anything like that. I mean, it doesn't have, it's good if you're gonna do online marketing. It's good to become a corporation. That way the taxes don't eat you up. Um, there's actually some really good tax courses that I could give you guys the link to. Um, for taxing purposes and stuff like that. But I mean, I wouldn't worry about that until you get up to $10,000 a month or so, and then that's where it's it'll get to the point to where Uncle Sam will start digging in your pockets for a good lump of cash. So just come up with a name, create a website like a blog or something like that, because cause they're gonna ask what your website is and stuff for your marketing part of it. So fill this stuff out. Go to well, it's not gonna let me go to the next one. So let me just. And another thing I love about it is you could actually have autofill. That's another good thing about the LastPass is you can set it up to where you can just click this button, pick a profile, and it'll fill out all your information with give you a password. It'll do everything. It'll generate a password, so you can generate its own password. It says use password, use for the site, yes, and it'll automatically do the password again for you. Uh, you have to have a messenger service, so I use Skype. Skype's really good. So I'll do a video on how to set up a Skype if you guys don't know how to do that. Let's see, country, address, birth date, mail. Let's see, each. What does it say? Is that R? REA. I couldn't even tell you what that is. Let me redo it. There we go. It's easier. ESDEQIGTHAN. Sometimes they make those tough. Oh, let me choose one of my different ones. So I'll go with. I don't even know what my other email addresses are. Let's go with. My goodness, what is it? Elite Marketing with Jeremy. So let's do that. Okay. CAPTCHA, I didn't do it. TSERVEWSD. All right. What? Why didn't I switch it? That was retarded. Oh, the CAPTCHA. Okay. So, sorry about that. So for the marketing, it's going to ask for your website or landing pages. So you want to let them see them. So uh, you want to do some type of like blog or something. You're gonna need some type of website. Um, so they, I'm not sure if they always check it, but this is probably one of the things. And then what you want to do is, choose 5 marketing, okay, ways you're gonna market. So I would click PPC, C, or PPV, definitely those two. Your marketing list is what you're gonna market to, also. But you got to be careful with, you got to figure, what your niche is, what type of email you're going to use, and the list. Actually, I will hold off on that for a second. Um, Display banners, um, social media. 1, 2, 3, 4, and organic search. Okay. How do you plan on using Parafly? So right here, you're going to do your techniques. Like you're going to be, paid advertising. Goodness. Oops, that's not right. My goodness. I don't even know if that's how you spell it. It doesn't even look right. Probably not. Anyways, yeah, I'm not good at spelling, so hopefully you guys are better. So paid advertising, you're gonna do PPC slash uh, PPV, which is pay per view, pay per click. You're gonna do banner ads. Um, and social media. My goodness. Um, so anyway, you can do that, um, and just list the other ones. So you would put ClickBank here, Commission Junction, Max Bounty. You'll do this for everyone. This is the same type of thing for for each one. Um, Warrior Form username. You don't have anything like that. Um, how'd you hear about them or whatever? Um, so then when you click next, I don't know if it'll let me. Yeah, payments. Bank. I get checks. Um, Checks is what I usually do because I like to. I don't know why. I just as you see my bank account, I just deposit checks. Um, you can do PayPal. You can do you know bank direct deposit. You can have it wired. Um, I don't know. So it's up to you. Tax information. You got to do your tax class if you're a corporation, personal, um, your social or EIN, depending on however that is. Then you're gonna verify it, and then you'll be all set. Um, but you know, you know, they won't send you a check unless you reach at least $50 or more, and then they'll send you a check or a wire to your account, however you want to do it. Hopefully, with these strategies, you'll be able to do a lot more than $50. But um, and another thing about when you're doing stuff like this is you want to get the number and you want to call them. So as soon as you sign up, um, you want to call them. I'm not sure there's. I don't know. I'm not. Oh, right here. You want to call them and just see if they got it. You want to show how excited you are about getting it. You got to show that you're willing to go out of your way to make a phone call to get it started. You're anxious to get it started, and most of the time they'll approve it. Honestly, excuse my language, but I half-assed a lot of that. And I called them and I was showing them how excited I was, and I was talking about PPC and how I plan on advertising, all excited or whatever, and they approved it on PeerFly, Max Bounty, Commission Junction, on all of them. So calling them, is a big boost. So it'll make them, feel like you're, ready to go, and most likely, you'll be able to, get in with them. It's relatively easy, actually. Okay, so in the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to start promoting and setting up offers and squeeze pages and all the good stuff. So this is the basic stuff I showed you in the last couple videos. But then again, these are really nothing really to skip over. You need stuff like this. You need to have a good foundation. Every business, it doesn't matter, sole prop, huge corporation, everything. You have to have a good foundation. You have to have a structure to everything you do. Because if you don't, but they figured that out with the Empire, or with let's see here. I got a total brain fart. The Eiffel Tower, yeah, where it's leaning. They didn't set up a good foundation, and it leans. So, eventually, they got to the point to where they stopped it from leaning. But because they didn't do that good foundation, it applies to business as well. Just because they didn't do that good foundation, you might be able to cash it in time, just like they did, with the tower. But you might not catch it, and then your business is going to crumble. So a foundation is key. So up to the point to where I'd say if you got to the point to where you start making about $5,000 a month, which you are, I know you will. Then you would think about going incorporated. And there's a lot more tax benefits for that. You're not so um, you know, you save 15.5% on taxes instead of 35%. You pay like 15%, and then there's other ways to account for your marketing. Then you could write off your marketing. You could write off. There's tons of different things that you could do, but structure is key. Having a good foundation, a good schedule. Remember to do your Craigslist, right? 2 ads every 2 days to however many email accounts that you want to make. There's no limit. I have 4 or 5, um, but there's really no limit to it. You can do 15 or 20. It just depends on what you want to do. But then again, you also got to think is each ad has to be different. It can't be the same ad on each email. So that's why I have 4, because I do 8 unique ads, every couple days. Versus if you have more emails, the more unique ads you're gonna have. And you can't really mix them up because Craigslist will see that the 2 ads match, and then they'll block out your guys' accounts. I didn't mention that in the last video, but you definitely need to take care of that stuff. Again, if you have any questions, you can email me or Skype me. All the information will be here. So I'll see you in the next video.